speaker for this session is Neeraja Ganesh. Neeraja Ganesh is the Director Relationships at National Education Society of Karnataka, which has 17 institutions under it. Prior to this role, Neeraja Ganesh's professional experience of 25 years has been in the IT industry, managing large teams, delivery of IT projects, and operational excellence for large banking captives. She decided to switch her career to work in the space of gender diversity after her corporate career and was heading the Jobs for Her Foundation, which has been set up to bridge the gender gap in the country.
Thank you, Sneha. It is definitely a very exciting moment for me to be able to address this audience today. I have given a lot of talks in the past, especially to women, but most of the time it has been either to women on a career break, wanting to restart their careers, because that was the kind of organization that I was working in, and women who are in careers and looking to rise in their careers. But definitely a great opportunity to talk to the younger set of girls. This is the second time that I'm speaking to this niche audience, and I'm loving it. And I really hope I'm able to give away some of my experiences, to some of you in the way of actionable insights. So today we're going to announce this partnership between two organizations, Aspire for Her and My Captain. And why is it so very, very, very precious to us? This relationship is precious to us because we both see a very common vision and purpose, a very aligned vision and purpose, which is helping girls pursue their passion. And we would like to do this together. So with this, let me ask a question. On the slide, it says, India's best bet are the women in colleges. Can I hear some answers to why one says this? By increasing women's labor force participation by even 10 percentage points, it could add up to $770 billion to India's GDP by 2025. And on the right side, the report says, were India to rebalance its workforce, the world's biggest democracy, which is us, would be 27% richer. So I hope I answered that question in some ways when I said India's best bet are the women in our college today. And we spoke to about 100 women to ask them, what do these young women, because we want to cater to this age group of 18 to 25, what do they want? And this is all the things that they told us. They, of course, want greater awareness and also an opportunity to interact with potential employers. They want access to women role models. They want collect and collaboration are being put out there are women friendly. And they also need more internship opportunities. They need training and, of course, more interviews and jobs. Narrated the same presentation to another batch of young girls. Well, of course, they were from the underprivileged community, and there were these two girls, school girls, who I don't know if Haneen and Disha are there on this particular session, but they were anchoring this session for the underprivileged girls. Do act on it. But there could be people who are just giving you feedback or commenting and criticizing for the sake of it. I think you should just move on from there and be surrounded with positivity. And finally, pursue your passions, right? If you pursue your passions, nobody can stop you from reaching your dreams. Inspiration into action. And we want to motivate the women to enter the workforce. That's the first thing, right? That's the first thing we want to do, because the age group that we are looking at is 18 to 25. India's best bet is the women in the colleges. And we want to motivate the women to enter the workforce, and after entering the workforce, persevere in the workforce despite whatever they may come across. And this is what we have: a very rich lineup of women leaders as our mentors and role models. They all have 20 to 25 years of diverse work experiences. So they might have started somewhere and through these 20, 25 years kind of navigated. Like I started from the IT world, headed a not-for-profit.
People to get into the workforce. Now, the challenge is that majority of the people think that if we get the mentorship, we will also get the jobs, but that's not true. The role of a mentor is that to find a place where the treasure is located. But the role of a trainee is to go and take that treasure, to dig deeper and to find that treasure.
years of experience in their career fields. Also, we regularly conduct webinars and Instagram lives with experts from different career backgrounds who will share their experiences as well as tips on those career fields.
We get is inevitable, and I'm sure that it is going to grow ahead and ahead in the future. So we have Prateeti Sinha, who's the co-founder of this team. We have Akshita Gandhi, who's heading the marketing of Aspire for Her. We have Anusha Subramanian. She also is the youngest author in India.
Our next question is from Niveta. She asks, as a girl, we look down at you. So how do we overcome that and actually establish our ideas at the workplace?
So remember the slide where I said, the woman, if the woman speaks up, then she kind of is looked at negatively. If a woman tries to speak assertively, then she is called bossy and aggressive. And all of that are always there. I mean, we have a long way to go in terms of changing that mindset in women and in men. But the point is, are we looking to change the mindset of the rest of the organization, or are we wanting to, change our own mindsets and move on? You kind of go ahead, deliver what you wanted to deliver. If you've done a stupendous job, there is no taking it away from you, right? If you are going to think about what is that person going to say, how am I going to perceive, is it good enough? All those things which I said, which kind of bring in self-doubt, and then you want to become 200% perfect. There's nothing that is 200% perfect, especially now that the reality that we are living in this COVID situation, we just don't know what's going to happen. So all we can do is keep at it, and keep at it with all the perseverance, ensure that you build the right skills and competencies, and keep the confidence high. Keep at it. um, don't bother about what the rest of the world says. They will change what they are saying the minute they see that you are delivering on what you committed to and what you were hired for, or whatever you were kind of chosen for.
Yes, thanks once again, everybody, for joining in and giving your valuable time out here. I'm sure that you all are going to get inspired to aspire.